Well, there's your morning shot. I can make sure that's all the way in, and it is. I think the pressure's a little low. It's not quite shooting as far as it should. Maybe. It's hard to tell. But we know we got a bunch of stuff in the little tub the suction line's in. And when we look a little closer to me, yeah, it's all wet. 57 degrees and 98% humidity, or vice versa. You know what I mean. It might be 58 degrees and 97%. I don't know. And I'm surprised I don't have any pesky calves on me already, but looks like most of them are over there. I'll shut the pump off, and then I don't know where to go with that. Because we ended up, we double water over there, I think, last time, because we got screwed up. I don't remember. And then with the other group being locked up for 5-6 days. And there, the orb's coming through better. Anyway, I'm going to go shut it off, come back up here, shut the valve off up here. Probably fold the thing up. And I guess it waits to come into here. I don't know. Hey, look, we can get the sunrise right through there too. That'd be the orb. So, a comment this morning. I'm assuming it was from Michael. Could have been from Sherry at 3D Ranch, Manitoba. I'm assuming it was Michael. You never know which one might comment. I think it's usually Michael, though. Asked if the water brought it in, water pressure. Yeah, pressure more or less, flow more or less. So, inlet hose. This controls a flapper in here that controls how much water you send this way or shuts it off. Funky linkage when that comes in. The upright pushes in on this, which pulls this, which dinks around with other linkage, and eventually shuts the water off to the turbine. And speaking of the turbine, the new seal for in here should be here very soon. Anyway, then belt drive, and I did some figuring. That's a 20-to-1 gearbox, and then it's 6-to-1 to this shaft, and this is the clutch, so you can run it out, pull that, and that shaft will spin like crazy. And when you're pulling the hose out, and I never did figure what the reduction is here. You know, we're going from like, what, a 3.5-inch sprocket there to 18 to about a 4-inch to 8 foot, whatever it is. So that's how that works. And I think I decided what I'm going to do. I'm going to run this headland, but I'm going to take it back down to that end and pull the gun out this way, and I'm not going to run it very far either direction. That's my plan. The bad thing is I got to spin it around the other direction, so because when I get down there, it'll be the wrong way. Just scared them all away when the water got down there. I think we're getting to the point we're going to have to try to clean the end of the suction line off. I fired it up and said it started surging, and it's been doing that like it was before I fixed that load bar in the box. And it's the only thing I can come up with now is it's just there's too much shit in the suction line, and unfortunately it's kind of hard to flow water and use it to clean that out when it doesn't want to flow water. And I see the little side nozzle is plugged up. I wondered about that yesterday. It should have a little straighter stream coming off the other side of the gun. Anyway, it's going. Now I can go back down here and hook the tractor back up. Hey, look who's been AWOL. I don't always mention it. Her and Sue went to the beach.
And I always don't say it. Yeah, I went down there, and we were going to not come home till later today, but we had some important business to take care of at our financial man's office, and he's going to leave at noon today for a long weekend, so I had to be back in time. So I was up at 6 o'clock.
Oh my God, she was actually up.
To get dressed.
Actually, she usually, around 6, she usually gets up and feeds the pups anyway.
So yes, so I got up, got dressed, brought my best friend to her house, and then drove here.
She's thinking she's seeing a deer, but I don't see anything.
No, I in the shadows with those apples, it's like, I don't know.
So, anyway, that's what we're going to do.
And then we have to go to the attorney's office, and then the post office, and so I'm all over the place this morning.
Of course, the attorney's office is an easy one.
Let's hope.
It's just a notary.
I wish one of my friends would become a notary, so this would make it easier on me.
I
freaking do it for my
think I
friends.
mentioned it before, you know. Got a call yesterday from the guy at Smells for It to go. And, the one set of paperwork came in a full-size manila envelope. The other one came in a regular letter envelope.
And I thought that it read something else when I opened it, but it didn't. Yeah. I read it again today.
But no, it's actually the paperwork.
The right one.
It is actually the paperwork we needed for the rest of it.
So trying to get that done and some other shit figured out today. Today's going to be a paperwork day.
For her.
Yeah.
I'm hoping. See, there's 22 bales in there that's got to get picked up. And right up here where all the trees are, there's more to bale, and I'm hoping it's dry enough to bale today. And right before we left, I helped Ty, and she got up on the Stormore bin and got the lid off. Luckily, no bees up there, which is a good thing. So yeah, right across there, I got to get all that baled. And another little piece there. Then one more and we're done. If it works right, we can get it all done today if this is dry enough. I don't really want to move. The other field's probably dry enough, but I don't want to move.
If you don't have to.
And then come back.
It's too far to do that. To backtrack. I mean, not like it's far, but...
If it was within a mile, it'd be one thing, but it's about a 4 miles.
And narrow road on part of it,
and
so...
then, you know, having to come back. And
yeah.
that thing don't go down the road very fast, especially when it's
full.
Set over a night or two. The tires are square and then it bounces. So, anyway, that's what we're going to do.
Clear? Okay. Wish me luck. We're going to the big city.
Yeah, God damn it. We're going to where we used to farm a whole shitload of ground, and now it's all big city.
And you guys need to start praying for us, because on the 12th, we have to go to the Portland airport.
Oh, yeah. Brother Ed comes in on the 12th.
Yep.
So I was really hoping to have hay all done by now and maybe have some groundwork before he ever got here, and maybe even have some manure out if we got a place to put it.
We'll have some fun.
Which, actually, if we get some fence pulled at the neighbors and scratch that up, we can put manure on that. It would help.
We're going to have a few days you're not going to, because you're going to be talking to brother.
I know.
It'd be nice if...
of course, he's got days he'll be here. He'll be doing his mother's honeydew list.
If Cousin Goose would come up.
Well, yeah, it'd be good if Cousin Scott showed up, but
yeah.
I don't know that he will.
We miss him, too.
Haven't seen him for a little bit. Well, actually, last time we saw him was when Whiskey bit him.
And he is now a grandpa.
Oh, yeah, he's a grandpa now.
He became a grandpa, I think, in June or something like that.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Yeah, so yes.
So there, now you got all the gossip caught up.
All the gossip's caught up. Woo-hoo.
Yeah. So hopefully the end of this is really close.
Yeah, when did those come in?
Oh, more new stuff over here.
When did those come in?
Let's see. We used to farm that. It's not growing much yet. Behind the trees back there, you can still see a field. There were 70 acres back there off another road. And yeah, that was one of the first things here. That's a high school.
It's kind of cool looking.
And
the speed limit.
Oopsie. Shh, don't tell anybody. From about that power pole,
We farmed all
clear
of
back
that.
to the trees, way back there, we farmed all of that. It was 2 different property owners, about 10 different fields, because drainage ditches. And then used to be a triangle, still is a triangle in here. We used to farm this too, which was about another 50 acres. Stuff on the other side over there, that was almost 500 acres between the 2 places. And
You probably have said this when we've been through here.
I think I have. So the light way up there that's green, whee, that one. On the right side from there to the bottom of the hill, we had another 90 acres in 2 patches. And then beyond that, we had even more up to where my grandparents used to live, which is all gone now. But it's all gone.
Right lane closed.
Yeah, right lane closed,
Good thing
left
we're in the
lane
left lane.
closed. There's a spot behind us that, oh boy, they made it 4 lane, but the problem is then they cut it down to 1 lane for not even a quarter mile. And all they got to do is change the
Seriously?
line on the road, and it could be 2 lanes. It's kind of stupid. She got stuff in the back.
It
falling
was just the
down.
base of Wyatt's car seat.
Wyatt's car seat base.
I took it
Gotcha.
out so Ty Lincoln rode with us the other day.
And see, there used to be a
It's
big
back
horse
there.
place up here that we did about 50 acres of part of that too once in a while. We'd rip, when their pastures got played out, we'd rip it up and farm it for a couple of years, get it built back up. Then they'd go about 5-6 years and do it again. So yeah, kind of sickening coming through here, really. And we used to farm.
There's one
See how
more.
far we can really show
The
you.
homie's not going.
About that line across there, that ridge, just this side of that. There, the view from this direction. So that went well. Had to, basically it was just he wanted to show us the
Stocks we're selling and buying.
stocks that we're dumping that were transferred from Smells Fart and Go. Things that, if they were really in it for the customer, they would have already done, but stuff that wasn't producing. But they were getting their share off the top anyway, so it didn't matter to them.
Yeah, they didn't care. Diversify,
there's-
diversify.
What is there? About 8 of them that are going to get sold, and buy about 12 different ones
Yep.
that are look a lot more better,
Yeah.
for lack of anything else to say.
Makes me happy.
Hey, coming by here, that used to be a Century farm. And about a mile down that way, we used to farm about 90 acres. It looks just like this. We used to farm a lot down that road, actually. Goes down that way and comes around, parallels this for a while.
Square dance lessons.
Yeah, go back there to the old grain hall and have square dance. That's Kenton Grange. Anybody wants to go there? Oh, anyway, now off to get some paperwork notarized.
The post
and
office.
Post office and get it, spend the money to get it sent out, so they have to sign for it, so we know they got it. That way there's no questions asked. And by then,
Be time for a nap.
yeah, it'll be time for a nap. By then, have a late lunch and go check some hay. See if we can bale today. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to. Well, got back and Ty harvested our big garden.
Oh, okay. Mind you, though, this one was way bigger a couple weeks ago.
Is it taking
Yeah.
the water out of them with the heat?
It hasn't handled the heat well. But hey, you can see how big they are. There you go, Bryce. There's our harvest. That's probably the only thing for the whole year. Look what I found. Hold on to a piece of hay. Right there where it's flipped up. He was underneath. A little tiny one. Give you a little comparison.
She is a baby.
I've never seen one that small.
Here,
Yeah,
my nail comparison.
not even quite as long as her nail. So, pretty cool. And
Hi, buddy.
she's got a good picture. Yeah, I checked there.
Is he alive?
I think he is. Out there where it's fluffed. 15 cranks and didn't break it. That's tough underneath. Yay. I was really hoping to cruise through this shit today. Because, well, we don't know if they're going to be combining tomorrow or not. Maury's buddy Lauren's going to do the combine, and then, well, they apparently busted the shit out of the separator yesterday. So they're trying to get parts. I don't know if it's his, I don't know if he still has a green one, so I don't know if it's a green one or a red one, but either way, they're both known for busting the shoes up eventually. And apparently it busted in the middle, dropped down, and created havoc. So, not like we don't. Well, if he's alive, but I mean, he's holding on, right?
Yep, he's alive.
Yep.
He just curled.
No, put him back in there where he'll be safe. If he chooses to come back out here and get in a windrow, well, that's his own suicide. So yeah, I mean, this shirt here should be the driest that's here because everything on the other side of the ditch is heavier and shaded more. So, oh well, it is what it is. And yes, we could run a rake through, but what's on top is still too tough. What's on bottom, you know, an hour, maybe 2 hours after the top is dried, it'll be dry enough. So, we go do something else. He's probably gonna go bark at cows again. He already got yelled at for it twice. Auger's at roughly the right height. Bandito, get out of there. Everything's sitting here. Where it's been a few years, she was a little, get her sped up and she smooths out. Got a bunch of shit out of the end of it. Not too bad though. I'd forgotten we added that extra piece to the spout. And if you look down here, there's 2 bees nests, 3 bees nests. That appears to be a mouse nest, and a little bit of old oats, and some rust. More bees nests over here because they're up under the shield. We pissed a bunch of them off. But anyway, it's close to the right height. I had it over the hole, and all I knew was Maurice isn't going to get combined tomorrow. And I just said it's going to be at least next Tuesday. Time they get parts, get the combine together. And they're all in. It's 97 degrees, by the way, and 45% humidity. So I'm not holding my breath on that hay drying. But bin's ready, other than closing the inner door. It's still open. That's ready. Hopefully it holds up. I mean, still worked good on the reusing it last time, but sat there a long time. And yeah, sometimes cleaning jobs leave a little to be desired, but I got it cleaned up. She wants it back in the shop. I'll pull a piece out there so you can get in. There's all that crap's wrapped around the shaft. And then of course you got this shit. I don't know how they do that. And then she thought she was doing this right. She didn't. What did she do? There we go. Unfortunately, you can't close them up that close. That's where it's got to be. Which means, if you're backing up to a wall, stop before you hit it with the tires. Come on. I think she'd know the holes were here by now. That's a pain in the ass once you take them off the top. And then I just screw around with you and, you know, see if I can get this video to flop over or whatever. But otherwise, it's cleaned up good. Almost ready to put away. I'm gonna go back in the shop and that's where I'm going to call it a day, I think. Ty's inside relaxing already in the air conditioning. I might make her feed for me. I was going to feed the dogs, but the pups are out and only 2 of the old farts are out, so it's kind of hard to do. And wait for it to go through its cycle. Turned over a lot better than it was before. I did get terminal cleaners, so something else I still got to do. And we thought about going over and picking some bales up, but I'm sorry, it's 97 freaking degrees out. That little truck's a hot box. Not like the John Deere's a very cool tractor either. So this might be the end of the video. It's probably more than long enough by now anyway. So hope you all had a great Thursday. Hope everybody has a great Friday. Thank you for watching, and you know, some people taking off early for the holiday weekend. Enjoy yourselves and be safe. And I did get a hold of Tom today. He did get some more work done on his cylinder. And when we finally talked, he just finished fixing some more water lines again. So he was hoping to get to work on it again this afternoon. If not, work on it tomorrow and hopefully get it done. It is what it is.